Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here, and we are back with some more Terraria 1.3.1. Been working on some housing a little bit. Ran out of Dynasty wood, so this house is just going to be kind of boxy and incomplete, but the good news is we got a Dryad, which means we can start spending our money on a couple grass seeds. And I will buy a sunflower just because I haven't seen them yet around here. And I'm going to get just a few, well, actually, I'm going to get a lot of pumpkin seeds. Well, 8. So, yeah, we've got Arms Dealer also moved in, which means we can now, we're now going to be, totally set for ammo. For DPS, anyway. We'll have a weapon that we can use. Okay, so now we can plant a tree, and when that tree grows, which means we'll have to go for a bit without dying. When that tree grows, we can continue that treehouse. And in the meantime, we have this little project. We'll just work on it whenever the traveling merchant moves back. So pumpkin seeds, I'm just gonna put them down here for now. I was briefly thinking about building a little bit of a farm for them, but there's nowhere I can place them. Interesting. It's usually what I expect to happen, but then they're like, no, we'll go anywhere. Okay, so I've got pumpkins that are gonna grow, and that could give us pumpkin armor if we need it. Let's go buy some bullets from the arms dealer. Don't want the flintlock pistol or anything. I think it's a fine weapon, but where are our bullets? I know we have some somewhere. There we go. I'm just gonna go put a little bit more stuff away in really any chest. Do some organizing later. I'm gonna go adventure back into the jungle. Now that we've got an arms dealer, I'd really like to get a boomstick. Like I said, I'm not really focused on any one weapon in this LP. So really, whatever however that kind of goes is how it goes. Yeah, feels nice to get an Undertaker with a pretty good reforge. It's a good start. Jungle's still going to be a little difficult, just because it's always a little difficult, and I'm rusty. But we'll be okay. Let's put it on a better slot then. It's also kind of a nice light source, although it's a little bit... I mean, it's a light source. It's not a nice one at all. Because you have to wait to... You only get light when you're shooting. So your first shot, seeing in between shots is just not going to happen for you. It's a very awkward weapon to try and use as a light source. I don't like going to the jungle at night. If you were a new Terraria player, I would recommend spending your time in the ice right now, like at this stage of the game, just because the ice is going to give you, it's going to challenge you a little bit, but you're always going to make progress. You're never going to just hit a wall. Whereas the jungle can be pretty tough if you're newer. Even if you're more experienced, obviously you can see that I'm struggling a little bit right now with. Ooh, that could have hit something. It didn't. Could have. So we managed to get the star. Big problem with the guns is just, can you see where you're going? And in the dark anyway. Can you see what you're shooting at? The nice thing about the sickle, well, the reason why I'm still using the sickle every now and then, Because I don't need to see what I'm shooting at with the sickle. I just know that if an enemy comes near me, it's going to get sickled. Didn't really mean to throw that glow stick, but that's fine. That's what they're there for. I do have a grappling hook, so there's definitely a thing. We're going to be on full mana in no time. That's one of the things about... So stars used to be 5 stars, 2 mana crystal. Now they're 3. Kind of miss the old way. I mean, I don't miss it. Like, I'm glad that it's fine. You know, it's like one less thing to grind out. It's a little bit... It's a little bit weird. Gotta be careful with this grappling hook. Alright. Still don't have quite enough jungle spores to make a jungle hat. Although a jungle hat would be... I would miss the night vision, but it would be smart. At least for, like, combat situations. There's a heart that we clearly missed. There's a lot of hives. I guess I'm assuming that those aren't, like, special. They're not, like, something that I'm supposed to be being, like, really careful about. They're just, like, there as, like, a hazard almost, I guess. Like, you run into them and things happen. Because they certainly don't seem like something... Ooh. Hey, buddy. I don't really want Splunker, Glow Sticks, or Strange Blue. I'll buy a counterweight just because whenever you see this guy, you should buy one. If you don't have one, anyway. Is there anything I want to sell to you? No, not really. So yeah, we're back here. Now we have enough jungle spores. That is exactly what I was hoping to see. So now that we've got a boomstick, that's going to change the game. Having a boomstick... Having a boomstick means that we are now very capable of killing many, many things. And we don't have to worry about Medusas down here, because they're hard mode now. So that's... kind of feel... I was fighting them earlier yesterday down here, less than 24 hours ago. I kind of miss them, although I really don't. Just because, you know. So yeah, now it's unfortunate that we fought a brain a little bit premature, and honestly it wasn't that premature, but we just didn't do well versus it. But next time we fight it, we should be fine. I mean, there's still a chance that we could get juggled terribly, and it'd be entirely our fault. I'm going to get some silt, because I actually want to make things out of stucco a little bit. That gladiator seemed like immune to, like... I could have sworn I shot him point blank a couple times and it just didn't take. There we go. Would have been nice to get some javelins, but we don't need javelins. Really setting myself... Yeah, okay. I was setting myself up for those guys to, like, fall on my head. Not on purpose, but just out of sheer bad idea-ness. Now, do I want some marbles is the question. I'm here... I've also got, like, we have a demo... I got a hook. Those guys can drop hooks? That's neat. I have a demolitionist. So it's not like these bombs are... gonna be hard to come by. Might as well grab some marble. The easy way. Our inventory is super full. Do I care? I kind of care. Let's see, what can I throw away that's not super important? Honestly, the other hook, that's just money at this point. And these rubies are more money. Well, it would have been better if they'd been more of them, but that's fine. Okay, well, this is a good spot to do some piggy banking. Where's my... There it is. I'm missing it because the sprite is new. Do I want a snail? We don't have one yet. Sure. Over here, check out this situation. It's a little bit of... Yeah, probably like too much mining for the trouble, but... Oh, that's way more water than I expected that to be. Look up here. Boomstick is like excellent for farming for stingers. We're getting pretty close to like the loadout that we can go through most of pre-hard mode with in terms of like damage. We're still in like night vision goggles and a gypsy robe, which is not ideal. Probably never gonna get to make much of the gypsy robe, really. I shot that hive down. I wonder if it... I feel like maybe the things didn't attack me because I shot the hive that way. And of course, I'm never going to get a good hit on this man-eater. So it's just the way it works. Oh, that was my own fault. If I would have just stayed put, I would have been fine. It's okay, we had a ton of stuff on us. Let's go put some stuff away. I should really start building, like, once I get a bed, I'll start building out more in that direction. Traveling merchant would be great. Ooh, okay, we already have a tree. And I guess it's going to be a good enough tree, because I don't really feel like... Be very precise about how I do this. I'm sorry, bird. The real question is, can I pickaxe this? Ooh, I should have thought of this. I cannot pickaxe this, so this is going to be forever green. Am I fine? I guess I'm fine with that. It's not great, but I mean, there's only... Yeah, I mean... We're leaving it that way. There's not much we can do about it now. Kind of gives away, like, what was going on, I guess? I want to I mean, I could just redo it. Let's... Yeah, there's no way to... Well, no, I can't redo it, because what I had in mind, you can't chop out part of the tree and leave the top of it, so... Let's get that wand out. Need this one. Question is, do I want... No, that just looks worse. So there's going to be some like vines in the middle of the tree. It's going to look a little weird, but that'll be okay. It'll be all right. I don't really... I don't know if I feel like working on the housing like right this second. So maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Yeah, I'll do one more. I'll get a little bit started. The question is, do I want to like change things up as I go up? Like, do I want... I think I want the tree to get... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to just make houses. I mean, I do want to make houses. I don't want to just make blocks. Part of me does, but trying to change my old habits. Okay, so this is just a measure. The nice thing about this wood wand is that you don't like if you make a wait, whatever. Okay, whatever. That's fine. 1, 2 there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so that's how wide I want that. Because it makes sense for the tree to like expand out as you go up. I think anyway. Gonna be a little low on wood again. I don't know how I want to do... like that, maybe? Looks a little weird, but... I'd like you to be able to get up here from here, obviously, because otherwise, how are you going to get up there? This is such a strange... Okay, just to keep this, like, looking a little bit more normal, we have to do... Yeah, like, it'll be a little inconvenient. We have to do that. And then I guess we don't really need... Well... Yeah, okay, so we're gonna get at least 2 more. Let's go get that... Gonna go steal this from over here. Just put like a temporary chair over here. Got a grappling hook, which is gonna make it a lot easier to get around in general. So up there we'll do like 2 workbenches, 2 chairs. Do we want to get... Do I have cactus on me somewhere? Do I want to get that out? I think I do. So we'll do a little bit of cactus stuff. Not a ton. Do like a candelabra, a candle, and we'll do like a little... Once we get up there, we'll see how that looks. We need to be down here to get... Yeah, okay. So we need like... That's way more of that than we need. That, whatever. A ton of that. Okay, just gonna run us entirely out of wood. That's fine. We don't need wood right now. Yeah, just spray and hope that it goes in places that kind of make sense. What I want to know is there a big hole right there, or does that just look... No, there's not. Okay, I want more control over this than like the spraying is giving me. Actually, I could just chop down another tree, but just for the sake of time. Yeah, it's coming along. Weird tree thing. And this, I don't really know what I want to do up here yet. Probably not that. I mean, but we're probably gonna, like, yeah. Do I want to save, like, half a block of wood? Yes, I will. Just because the mood strikes me to do so right this second. Okay, so that's good enough for right this second. And I'm gonna have this be kind of uniform. Then we'll I generally like using furniture to like kind of like anchor things, And then lights I use for asymmetry. So let's look at what do we want to do with... Yeah, just some cactus lanterns I think are nice. Move this candle right there. Yeah, tree house is coming along. Let's make sure these are valid housing. They should be. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Yep, they're good. So that poor bunny's just coming down here and getting stuck. We have a ton of pumpkin. I could grab that one a little bit before it was mature, but that's fine. Leave that one alone. Now the question is, do I want to keep planting? I don't think I do. I think there's just gonna be like one more layer of this, and then it's gonna be done. So now what's the plan? Well, I need bullets. I definitely need bullets, and I need to do just a tiny bit of inventory sorting. That cleared more than I expected. So do I want pumpkin pants for like a little bit of defense? Oh, I said I was going to find that meteor at some point, and then I never did. Let's go hunt for the meteor. So I ended up just going down into the jungle instead. And I never... Alright. I forgot to buy bullets. We'll go buy bullets later. It'll be alright. I think there's already a campfire down in the Crimson. I wouldn't mind... I want to go this way because we could find the meteor. We could also find a water bolt. A water bolt would be really nice. I can't wait till we get some more movement. Like, just a double jump or something would be nice. It'd be appreciated. And I think of it at the start of the next episode, depending on if we're in the middle of something or not, I'm going to be popping the teleportation potion on me. Just because that could get us, like, into some random place that we haven't been. And that could be a good way to get, like, more heart crystals, trigger a goblin army. I guess we need to rescue... Wait, no, you don't need to rescue the Tinker. You need... That's right. One is a... You need to do goblin army to find the Tinker. And the Tinker, I think, has some new things in 1.3, so that'll be exciting. And I should, at some point, grab, like, actual regular wood. I need it right this second. Interesting things. Better blowpipe. Yeah, since we actually have a blowpipe in our hotbar, might as well switch out. Alright, Night Owl doesn't do anything for me right now because I have the Night Owl helmet on. Some vicious mushrooms would be nice, just so that we could, like, resummon the brain. Here's the dungeon. I guess we could just straight up fight Skeletron. Like, I was gonna cheese for a water bolt, but we're actually at the point of the game where fighting Skeletron would not be difficult. We have a boomstick. We have plenty of bullets. Right, we've got, like, nothing to make a platform out of. Oh, and of course... I mean, how badly... We have a grappling hook. How badly do we really need a platform? I say as we then end up in this water in, like, 2 seconds. Okay, let's... I'm gonna fight him on top of this. That should end up just fine. If I die, I die. We got hit once for coming on top of here, but that's not that bad. It was by the head, which is a little unfortunate. Overall, this seems fine. Yeah, this is a fine place to do this fight. It's not expert mode, so Skeletron fight shouldn't be too difficult, although I'm a little bit rusty. Spinning, oh man, I can't believe I got hit by that. Still don't have like a ton of like great, like we've got like defense, but we don't have a ton of you know, we're again, our character is not wearing pants currently. Should be fine just as long as we try to dodge that. Put a lot of mental energy into dodging that. Didn't quite happen. Just try and run for now. He's low, I'm low. Barely got off that heal. Skeletron mask. Not super concerned about that. I can't even like put that on to okay, now we're in the awkward position of being able to go into the dungeon, but having no inventory space. I mean, I think we just do it at a pure height. Yeah, here's what okay. Close that door. That frees up an inventory spot. Okay, we're done with blowpipes. We don't need blowpipes, we don't need seeds. Hunter potions are nice, why not? Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get out of the piggy bank. I forgot I popped a hunter potion. I came down here and was like, is this a blood moon? We don't need wooden chests. Ooh, that's new sprite. As is that. The potions, if you can't see what I'm pointing out. Don't mind picking up a water candle. We are gonna get to a point where we're out of ammo down here. Oops. And that is gonna be when I'm really hoping that we've found a water bolt. I mean, this could also have something. Oops. Murmasa is solid. Can make good use out of that. I'd love to be picking up like furniture down here, but I'm just not gonna on this go through. Like the first dungeon trip is so hard to manage your inventory with that grabbing furniture is just... Is that it? I thought that was a yo-yo for a second. Alright, there's our water bolt. It's a regular water bolt, but a regular water bolt will do just fine here. In fact, let's... I don't know if it's... With Gypsy Robe, it might actually be the better weapon of the ones we have right now. Did he just shoot through a door? Is he shooting through a closed door right now? And of course there's stuff in front of this door, so I can't go through it. Oh my god. Well, that was my fault. We only dropped a little bit of money. We needed to get back for our inventory anyway. And also, a half hour is up, so it's time to end the episode. We will go into the dungeon on the next one. We got Muramasa and we got a water bolt. If this was a speedrun, the Muramasa in the first chest would have been considered a huge success. Even as it is right now, it's still pretty solid. I can't help but pick up those stars just because they're right there. Okay, all right, time to wrap up the episode. I will see you guys next time.